You did a survey asking people what they think about the financial services system. What did you find out?
What we found out is three main things. First, we find that our kids really don't know that much about finances at all. That didn't surprise us because there have been other surveys that have shown the same thing. But we did find something out about not just knowledge, but attitude. They've really gotten a bad attitude, and maybe they got it during the crash, so that they're really gone over from being having a healthy skepticism to a truly bitter cynicism about the whole financial services industry. They almost expect to be victimized by it, and we thought that was intriguing. The third thing we learned, though, that despite some of that cynicism, they really have come to a place where they are optimistic still about their futures. So even though they don't have a lot of trust in the financial services system, they do have trust that they will get a job if they go to college, that people are looking out for them, that their future will be financially secure.
So one of the things you found, a majority, 60%, said that credit card companies often entice people into taking on more debt than they can handle. 25% said of students disagreed or strongly disagreed with the following statement: the stock market is rigged mostly to benefit greedy Wall Street bankers. Only 15% of students are aware that credit unions are different than banks with respect to nonprofit status. And fewer than 1 in 5 students responded to the survey, disagreed or strongly disagreed with the statement, banks are mostly interested in getting my money through hidden fees.
That's right. So the concern for that, I think for all of us, parents, teachers, and society in general, is not just a PR issue for the banks or credit unions. That's their issue. What affects all of us is if these students, if these young people become adults who disengage entirely from the financial services system. If you believe Wall Street is stacked against you, when it comes time to sign up for your 401k, are you going to put money in it? If it's time to get a bank account, and a lot of Americans don't have bank accounts, maybe they'll just not do that and go to some alternative service provider with higher fees and less advantageous terms. So these are the type of things we worry about. And it's almost as if their lack of knowledge has created a vacuum, and they're just filling it with some of these stereotypes.
So as far as the education system is concerned, are they teaching them about how banks function, how credit unions function, and the things that you've laid out? And is that education, could that education change their opinions that they're currently holding?
That's exactly what we're looking at, Pedro. We are taking a 9-month study where we first asked the students these questions in January and February, and that's the results you were citing. We looked at them again in May, June, and we'll be analyzing that data soon. We'll look at them again in September. And in between those tests, in between those times, we've given them a course in financial literacy. So we want to see if it had an impact, and a longitudinal study to see how long that impact lasts.